This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. A new pickleball competition series is launching next year, and Evansville is one of the 16 sites chosen for competition. The Professional Pickleball Association announced the PPA Challenger Series will take place September 19th through the 21st, 2025, at Evansville's recently opened Wesselman Park. Explore Evansville's Aaron King.
We're hoping this will be an opportunity for us to grow and look at some even bigger pickleball tournaments down the road. Especially having the PPA brand into our city, I think will really elevate and highlight our courts and our facility here. So it's a big win for our community.
The event is projected to be the largest tournament hosted at Wesselman Park to date. Explore Evansville says 500 to 700 players are expected to compete. Officials in Michigan City have cut the ribbon on a 3-year renovation project that has transformed the original Michigan City Public Library into apartment space for rent. Now known as Casa del Libre, the development in the Elston Grove historic neighborhood features 5 luxury apartments. Developers did not immediately disclose the financial investment in the renovation project. Governor-elect Mike Braun announced on Monday that he will appoint Jennifer Ruth Green as Indiana's Secretary of Public Safety. Green, a combat veteran and current deputy commander of the 11th Operation Group at Joint Base Anacostia Bowling, brings military and cybersecurity experience to the role. Green's appointment is one of 8 cabinet secretaries Braun is naming. Some of the agencies she will oversee include the Indiana Department of Correction, Criminal Justice Institute, Homeland Security, and the Law Enforcement Academy. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
Roche Diagnostics says it has developed blood tests to help rule out a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease in the broad population, thus narrowing who might be suffering from the disease. IIB's Marek Mazurek has details.
Alzheimer's disease is one of the most challenging to diagnose and treat because early symptoms can be subtle and remain hidden until the condition has progressed. But the Indianapolis-based diagnostics company recently presented data at an Alzheimer's conference in Madrid, Spain, that could give clinicians the ability to rule out Alzheimer's disease as a possible cause of cognitive symptoms with a simple blood test. That blood test can show whether the patient has amyloid pathology or sticky buildup in the brain that is a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. According to Roche, a positive result would show a high likelihood of finding evidence of Alzheimer's disease characteristic through a PET scan or a cerebrospinal fluid test. Roche is developing the tests in partnership with Indianapolis-based Eli Lilly and Company. Earlier this year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration granted a breakthrough device designation to the product. It's a simple blood test that can be used to identify the presence of amyloid pathology in patients. Roche said if approved, the test can help rapidly broaden access to a more timely and accurate diagnosis. The company said the goal is to detect the disease early and stop its progression to preserve what makes people who they are. I'm Marek Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio.
U.S. News and World Report this morning unveiled its list of the 2025 best hospitals for maternity care. The publication evaluated more than 800 hospitals across the country, with 10 in Indiana receiving a high-performing designation. The list, which is not a ranking, is based on 7 measures of maternity care, including C-section delivery rates, birthing-friendly practices, and reporting on racial and ethnic disparities. 4 of the 10 Indiana hospitals on the list were also designated maternity access care hospitals, including Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper, Clark Memorial Hospital in Jeffersonville, IU Health Ball Memorial Hospital in Muncie, and IU Health Paoli Hospital in Orange County. Elevate Entertainment and Event Support Services CEO Andy Wilson is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.